Welcome to Nagaland TV. I am Yashira and you're watching Nltv Midday News. First, headlines. Nagaland Chief Minister Nltv Midday has expressed gratitude towards R.N. Ravi for his selfless service towards Nagaland. Midday assures that Nagas would always remember Ravi for his good deeds. Former Nagaland Governor R.N. Ravi, in his speech farewell, says that the opportunity to serve Nagas is an immense blessing and a rich experience for him. Ravi says welfare for the Nagas shall always be in his thoughts. Beauty and Aesthetics Society of Nagaland shall be organizing the Miss Nagaland Beauty Pageant 2021 this year. The pageant shall be in virtual mode. President of Northeast Beauty Pageant Mile Pucho informs that the pageant shall be held in Kohima. Punjab Chief Minister Amarendra Singh has issued a high alert in the state following the arrest of 4 ISI-backed terrorists who tried to blow up an oil tanker using IED last month. Now the news in details. Nagaland government has decided to extend the ongoing process of unlocking with regard to the COVID-19 pandemic by 2 more weeks till September 30 with more relaxations. The decision was taken at a review meeting of the high-powered committee on COVID-19 held under the chairmanship of Chief Minister Nltv Midday on Monday, stated a notification by the Home Department on Wednesday. In the notification, it announced that 100% attendance permitted in government offices, regular classes from class 5 to classes 10 in both rural and urban areas with 50% attendance with effect from 1st October. Night curfew relaxed by 1 hour will be enforced from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. DTFs to decide on timings for opening of shops and other business establishments, swimming pools and cinemas to open with 50% capacity, offline classes for polytechnics for session July-December 2021 to resume. The Chief Minister of Nagaland, Nltv Midday, in his speech farewell, expressed his gratitude to former Governor R.N. Ravi for his full dedication in serving people of Nagaland, as well as his contribution towards Naga peace talks. Midday also extended his apology towards the ex-governor for any sort of misconduct towards him by the people of Nagaland. Midday further said that the people of Nagaland will always remember his service for the state.
I wish to sincerely thank you for your numerous contribution to the state of Nagaland. Tonight, time would not permit me to recount all your achievements as the Government of India interlocutor for the Naga peace talk and as the Governor of Nagaland State. The Naga believed in you and welcomed you with open arms when you arrived. You did your best in the Naga political talks to a condom jam during your time as an interlocutor. Landmark framework agreement with the NACN IM signed on the 3rd August 2015, followed by the accord which was signed, the agreed position with the NNPGs on the 17th, 2017 and 17th November, bears ample testimony to your hard work and negotiating skills. The history will record and will remain a part of Naga history. It was our desire that a solution would come into effect during your tenure. But there are complex and difficult issues involved, and desired outcomes still elude us. I am, however, hopeful that upon the foundation laid by these two agreements, the Nagas will ultimately see the final settlement of the almost century-old Naga political issue. I wish to sincerely thank you for your numerous contributions to the state of Nagaland.
The president of Beauty and Aesthetics Society of Nagaland, Mele Pucho, at Ura Hotel, Kohima on Wednesday informed that they will be organizing its 29th edition of Miss Nagaland 2021 pageant in virtual mode for the first time in the upcoming months. BASN also informed that the registration for Miss Nagaland 2021 opened on September 11 and will continue till October 7, while auditions will be held on October 9th and 10th through virtual mode. BASN further said that this year's Miss Nagaland will receive a cash prize of Rs 1 lakh along with gift hampers and the title State Icon, while first and second runners-up will receive a cash prize of Rs 70,000 and Rs 50,000 along with gift hampers and will be given the title District Icon. All three winners will also be given direct entry into Miss Northeast Pageant 2022, which will be held in Nagaland next year for the first time.
We will be, recording the competition, and you will be putting up in our YouTube channel where people can watch. Let me also mention about the prizes for this year. Because of the virtual edition and because of the financial problems that even our state and all of us are going through, we have decreased the prize money a little bit, but we have also increased the participation even in the Northeast Beauty Pageant as well. So the winner will get a cash prize of Rs 1 lakh with a lot of gift hampers, and she will also become the state icon, and she will get a direct entry to participate, to compete in the Miss Northeast 2022. The first runner-up will get a cash prize of Rs 70,000 with gift hampers, and she will also become the district icon, and she will also, get the opportunity to compete in the Miss Northeast 2022. Second runner-up will get a cash prize of 50,000 with gift hampers, and she will also be.
The former governor of Nagaland, N. Ravi, during his farewell program said that he was blessed to have been the governor of Nagaland. The former governor also thanked the people of Nagaland for their love and friendship. N. Ravi also informed that he was already in touch with the people of Nagaland before he was formally appointed and stated he will always cherish and remember the people of Nagaland. Come, let us have a look at his speech.
My association with the Naga people extends way beyond my coming here as governor or even as an interlocutor. And all through over 3 decades of association, I have benefited immensely by the inherent love, goodness, and affection which the people of this place bestow on a friend. Former Chief Minister T.R. Liang said that we might have, or they might have said something which might have hurt me. Your Honorable Chief Minister also said. I can assure you there was nothing. And there is a saying that if you don't quarrel, what kind of friend you are if you haven't quarreled? Honorable Chief Minister said about am I going to a more civilized place. Somehow I respectfully disagree with him, because this place is no less civilized, maybe more civilized. Civilization is not, maybe in terms of industrial civilization, some places may be a little ahead. But in terms of the human civilization, in terms of human values, what we have in Nagaland, the people of Nagaland, in the rural areas of Nagaland is remarkable, unparalleled, and I for one, never for a moment feel comfortable when anyone says that they are less civilized. No, it is. So, Honorable Chief Minister, with respect, I disagree with you. This is a wonderful people. My journey in life, when I started my association with these people, has been rich in experience, full of tales, and a great learning experience.
PM Modi is expected to hold bilateral meetings with US President Joe Biden on September 24 ahead of the Quad Summit at the White House with focus on Afghanistan, Indo-Pacific, coronavirus and climate change. According to officials based in New Delhi and Washington, PM Modi will first have separate bilateral meetings with the comprehensive strategic partners Japan and Australia on September 23. With Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga and Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison, PM Modi will advance the shared objective of an open, free, prosperous and rules-based Indo-Pacific region as India steps up its engagement through various initiatives in the Indo-Pacific. Furthermore, other leaders are also expected to hold bilateral meetings before the Quad Summit. Confederation of Nagaland Chamber of Commerce and Industry has stood firm in their decision to go ahead with the total closure of all shops, business establishments because they were not satisfied with government's response on multiple taxation extortion stand. As seen in both Dimapur and Kohima, all business establishments have been totally shut, including petrol pumps, pharmacies. All areas have volunteers from union bodies on duty since 6 a.m., which will continue till 6 p.m. However, the protest is no way will affect or hinder normal functioning of government offices, banks and educational institutions. There will also not be any restrictions on plying of government or private vehicles except goods transports vehicles.
আজি আমি ডিমাপুৰ টাউন দে আহি না আছে এটো আছে গলে তো 16 সেপ্টেম্বৰ আজি তান এটো CNCCI খান নাগালেণ্ড চেম্বার অফ কমার্স এন্ড ইন্ডাস্ট্রি এটো হানৱা টোটাল ক্লোজার অফ শপস স্টেট ওয়াইড এটো বেন্ড এটো এপিল কৰিছে তান আৰু এটো এস্টাবলিশ কৰিনা আছে আৰু তান কোৱা হিচাপতে তো কালি কোৱা হিচাপতে তো তান গভর্নমেন্ট ওয়া তান এপিল কৰিছে কি এটো নালৈ যাবি আৰু এটো টোটাল ক্লোজার তো নালৈ যাবি কইনাবি জানাই দিছে হলিবে তান না কথাতে ফার্মলি স্ট্যান্ড কৰিছে আৰু এটো ওপৰে তান এটো আজি আমি আন দেখি পাই হিচাপতে তো এতিয়া আপনি আন দেখি পাই আছে দোকান খান বি সব বন আছে আৰু পেট্রোল পাম্পস খান ফার্মেসিস খান এটো আন সব হলিবে সব বন আছে আৰু এতিয়া আমি আন ভলান্টিয়ার্স খান বি হোদাহদি কৰিছে তো এটো হিচাপতে তান কোৱা হিচাপতে তো আজি তান নিজৰ লা জায়গাতে ইউনিয়ন খান স্টুডেন্ট বডি খান ইউথ খান তান নিজৰ লা জায়গাতে ডিউটি কৰি আছে গুনা জানি পাইছে তো এটো হিচাপতে তান বি ইভিনিং দে তান ডিউটি টাইম দে শুগলে তো মর্নিং ওয়া ইভিনিং তাক হলে আছে গুনা জানি পাইছে আৰু ইভিনিং দে শুগলে 6 PM তাক ডিউটি কৰালে আছে গুনা বি জানি পাইছে এটো আছে আজিলা খবৰ মই আছে কেলে চলতে তো মলা ক্যামেরা পারসন খালিল রিপোর্টিং ফর NLTV Dimapur.
Welcome to
The Union Cabinet approved 9 structural reforms and 5 process reforms in the telecom sector on Wednesday. These reforms are expected to protect and generate employment opportunities and promote healthy competition, protect interest of consumers, infuse liquidity, encourage investment and reduce regulatory burden on telecom service providers. Some of the structural reforms include non-telecom revenue will be excluded on prospective basis from the definition of AGR, 80% reduction in BG requirements against license fee and other similar levies. There will be no requirements for multiple BGs in different licensed service areas regions in the country. Instead of one BG will be enough. Penalty and interest on penalty has been removed from October 1, 2021, while some of the procedural reforms included spectrum auctions will be normally held in the last quarter of every financial year. Chambersome requirement of licenses under 1953 customs notifications for wireless equipment has been removed. Self-KYC permitted, e-KYC rate revised to only ₹1. Now shifting from prepaid to postpaid and vice versa will not require fresh KYC. Paper customer acquisition forms will be replaced by digital storage of data, and from now on, warehouse audit of CAF will not be required. India reports 30,570 fresh COVID-19 cases with 431 deaths in the last 24 hours. India's recovery rate now stands at 97.64%. A total of 38,303 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which brings the total recoveries to 3,25,60,474 cases across the country in the last 24 hours, with 3,42,923 active cases. Meanwhile, Nagaland's total cases stand at 30,762 with total 28,714 recoveries. Punjab is on high alert following Chief Minister Amarendra Singh's directives after the arrest of 4 terrorists backed by Pakistan's ISI, who tried to blow up an oil tanker using IED last month. This was the 4th case of a Pakistani terror module being busted in the state in the past 40 days. Taking a serious note of the increasing attempts by the terror groups to disturb the state's peace, Chief Minister Captain Amarendra Singh has directed the police to be on high alert, particularly in view of schools and educational institutions reopening, as well as the festival season and the assembly polls ahead. The Chief Minister has asked DGP Dinkar Gupta to ensure a high level of security arrangements be put in place, especially in busy places such as markets, as well as at sensitive installations across the state. 2 Pakistan-based terrorists, including a Pakistani intelligence officer, Qassam, have also been identified and named in the case in which one person was arrested. Earlier, DGP Dinkar Gupta said on Wednesday, those arrested yesterday have been identified as Rubal Singh, a resident of village Bhakha, Tara Singh, Vicky Bhutt, resident of Balharwal, Malkeet Singh and Gurpreet Singh alias Gopi, residents of Ugar, Olak village. The Delhi government on Wednesday banned the storage, sale and use of firecrackers in the national capital during the Diwali season due to concerns over the hazardous air pollution levels. The Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, took to social media to write, just like last year, there will be a complete ban on storage, sale and bursting of all kinds of firecrackers this year too, in wake of situation of pollution in Delhi during Diwali in the last 3 years. The 21st meeting of Shanghai Cooperation Organization's SCO Council of Head of State will be held in Kazakhstan's Dashbande on September 17. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will virtually address the plenary session of the summit. The meeting will be chaired by Kazakhstan's President Emomali Rahmon. External Affairs Minister Jay Shankar will represent India in Dashbande. SCO is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. It will be the first SCO summit being held in a hybrid format and the fourth summit that India will participate as a full-fledged of SCO. At the summit, leaders are expected to review organizations' activities over the past 2 decades and discuss the state and prospects of future cooperation. The summit will be attended by the leaders of the SCO member states, Observer State Secretary General of the SCO, Executive Director of the SCO Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure RATS and other invited guests. The Goods and Services Tax Council, which will meet in Lucknow on Friday, is likely to discuss bringing petrol, diesel and other petroleum products under its ambit. If the proposal is accepted, it will lead to a drastic reduction in central and state levies on petrol and diesel and bring down consumer prices of automobile fuels substantially. According to a report, this may bring petrol price to 75 per litre and diesel to 68 per litre. This matter will be brought before the Council for discussion and decision on September 17, as per the direction of the Kerala High Court that had in June issued directions to decide on including petrol and diesel under the ambit of GST. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.